watch it, you don't hear it. It's part of our lives, yeah? And maybe someone tells you about the news, so you don't have to actually sit and watch it or listen, but news is really, what's the word? Do you know what is inescapable?
Inescapable.
Yeah, you cannot avoid it. Yeah. Sometimes news is very important for us. Sometimes it's not so important. Yeah. We find things that we are interested in. So it's funny. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. Now, before we start, I would like to show you some recent news. Okay. Of course, all of this now is on the internet. Okay. I would like you to think about it before we. How do I get rid of this? Okay. Now, these are from Australia, America. Okay. This is online news from Australia. Okay. So all kinds of news are there. You go down. You get the most important news first, of course. Okay. And then we all know this lady, Meghan Markle. She married Prince William. Oh, sorry, not Prince William, sorry, Harry. Sorry. She was an actress in, what's that TV show? Suits. I've never seen her, but yeah. Every day she's in the news. Every day. Our country, not America, Australia and Britain, we are so obsessed. Do you know what is obsessed? It means we stick to. Yeah, that's right. We are too much. Yeah, want to know everything about the royal family. Okay. Actually, personally, I don't care for entertainment news. It's not interesting to me because I don't want to know who are they dating, who are divorcing, or who's having a baby. Okay, but I know a lot of people like this kind of news. But the serious news, most people avoid it. They don't want to feel sad. Okay? They don't want to think anything about it. Okay. So anyway, this is from Australia, and I found some very interesting articles. When I say interesting things, up to me, yeah. Okay. First one. Okay. I would like you to have a look at this picture.
Oh.
Did you read about this?
Yeah.
Oh, you did? Oh, actually, not Korean.
Chinese.
Yeah. Which is the real person, the left or the right?
Left. The same?
Yeah, but which is the real? Yeah, the left. Yeah. And actually, I'm not supposed to tell you about it now.
She had a surgery?
Well, I don't know. So you have to actually, discuss it together. And what do you think? Why she's in the news? It's actually, I don't know, not so interesting, but I thought,
We discuss now?
yeah, sure, yeah. So I'll give you about a minute, yeah?
5 minutes?
A minute, yeah. Just a minute, because we have another one I need to show you, yeah. So,
So, are they the same person?
The same person.
no.
Camera B612.
The
It's
filter.
the filter. So when we take pictures of us, we look so different. So it's like the camera filter. Camera is the marker.
So she has some makeup skills.
On camera? Using a filter.
Oh, you already? Oh.
I can't believe.
Yeah, anyway, this woman, she is what do they call her? Vlogger? A vlogger?
YouTuber.
Yeah, a YouTuber? What's a vlogger?
Blogger is the person who do the.
Yeah, I know that, but what's a vlogger? Yeah, there's a new word now. Yeah. So they call them now a blogger. Yeah, a blogger. Okay, it's a combination of a video, and a blogger. So, or more commonly a YouTuber. Yeah. Okay. So what she did. This is her actual face. Okay, and what she did was she used some app to change her face, her image. So she looks like 10 years younger, like what do you call it? A celebrity. Yeah, okay? And of course, the people watching this, it's live, they don't know. And she said that people send money to her. I don't know why. Yeah, okay? But how do these people make money? What am I doing here? No, I love my job.
When they have many subscribers, they will earn money from the advertising.
Yeah, that's right. So all these people actually sent her a lot of money, okay? And what happened one day was there was a glitch. So a glitch means, okay, I should be writing up there. Anyway, when we have a glitch, it means something went wrong on her computer. Maybe a wire or whatever, or the app didn't work properly. And then suddenly, the people who were watching this, seeing this, they got to see her. And of course, she pretended she was a singer as well. And of course, the people were angry. And she has to give back the money. Okay? So this is what we call deceiving. And why would people do this anyway? Okay? And she was very popular. She was very. So I thought about how many people will be doing this, because people cannot see the real you. Yeah. Oh, anyway, now the second article is this one. Who saw The Lion King? The Lion King. Yeah. Okay. When there's a big movie release like The Lion King, they usually make toys or collectibles. Yeah. And and of course, I don't know why people do this, but they want to be the first to collect everything. Yeah. So when The Lion King came out, they also released these things called ooshies. Okay, ooshies, is that right? Ooshies, okay? Yeah. So, but I would like you to think, okay? Ooshie craze. Craze means the trend right now. Craze means everybody wants to have it. Everybody wants to follow it. Yeah, okay? So, it turns nasty. Do you know what nasty is?
Ugly.
Yeah, very ugly, very unpleasant, okay? And she got a lot of views online. So what do you think this is about? Okay, I will show you what an oozie is, or ooshies. These little dolls.
So those names are.
Oh, they're called ooshies, yeah. Okay, these little, what's that character name? Simba, yeah? Yeah, Simba. Okay, 1 minute, discuss what do you think this is all about, and why is it nasty?
Maybe we stay.
Oh, Brisbane. Brisbane is a city in Australia. Yeah, she's the
Citizens
citizen.
of
Yeah. Okay, but she's not the only person. Okay, she's not the only one. Okay, now this news story was about Ushi's. These collectibles, okay, they are quite rare. Apparently, they are quite rare. So there's a special number on each of these dolls. So you are the first person in the world, not just in Australia, to have this. People have started to sell online, okay, and they are selling over 5,000. Someone offered 10,000 for these things, okay. So they're not cheap. I don't know why they're actually rare. I really don't know. Okay, I've never seen them, and also I don't know. It's a toy or whatever, but they're collectibles. Okay, so what happened was that she tried to sell them online, and people, of course, they accuse you of it's fake, it's this, you're doing it for the money, etc., etc. Okay, and so that's why people were like, oh, you just want the money, so you're going online and trying to sell this and blah blah blah. Yesterday, a farmer in Australia, they had the very first Ushi. The number was 001. Okay, and these farmers, they needed money to help their farm because at the moment Australia has a water problem. Okay, so the farmers are suffering. So they thought about putting it online to sell, yeah, but people were just nasty. They were really unkind, sending really bad messages online, okay? And you know what he did? He went on the live morning talk show, he got the Ushi and he cut it up and destroyed it in front of a live, what do you call it, on the live TV, yeah, in front of everybody.
Yesterday?
Yeah, in
Where do you
Australia.
think it
Yeah, that's what I wanted to know. Well, where do they get these things from? I don't know. Yeah. Because suddenly they just appear, and that's why it's called a craze. When something happens, it's usually for a short time, but everyone, like, do you remember when, what's that Pokemon? Is it Pokemon? Yeah, when they go and when they're, it's a game or something?
Go.
Oh, yeah, something Go or whatever. That was a mad craze. Yeah, so people just, I don't know what it is. Okay?
So
yeah.
what was the reaction of the people after the crash?
More of the yeah. Okay? Yeah, so I don't know. This is what's happening in Australia right now. And another news item. Okay. This one. Moms is the English spelling of mom. Yeah, okay. Moms Disney World, famous Disney in the America, rant over childless millennials. A rant, do you know what's a rant? It's when somebody is angry about something and they just go on. Yeah. Can you find the dictionary, please?
Swear?
Not just swearing, but it's like complaining. But a very long complaint, okay, about something they want to say with frustration, okay, a rant. Childless means no children, okay. Millennials means, well, the young people, okay. It's a rant.
Right.
Yeah, when I want to complain or angry about something, I just keep saying blah, 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 blah. I'm often yes, I do very often, okay? So when I rant,
So Mom's Disney World is a thing or the place?
it just means she's ranting about Disney World. So women's rant about...
Rent is not verb?
It is rent, yeah. That's what you do when you're renting, yeah. Renting. So, in other words, moms complain about Disney World. That's the title, okay? Any guess, what do you think? So think mothers with the children, yeah, complaining about something that happened
In
in
the Disneyland.
Disney World, yeah.
Disney World.
Yeah.
Not Disneyland.
No, Disney World, yeah.
What is Disney World?
Disney World's the big one,
Bigger
right?
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Original
like,
park.
Yeah, the amusement park, yeah.
so like Disneyland,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Actually, some countries use Disney World, some countries use Disneyland. Yeah.
Usually amusement park is for mainly for the children.
Well, it's for everybody. It's for
But
family.
that Disney World
Yeah.
is for adults.
Yeah, everybody knows. Yeah. But what do you think? Okay, think Disney World. Yeah.
Maybe if the family has a child, they will get some kind of advantage.
Actually, it's the opposite.
If they don't have any child, they will not get any advantage.
Well, that's what she's complaining about. Okay, so help each other think idea. What could she possibly rant about in Disney World?
They don't want too expensive.
There you go. 1 minute, 1 minute.
They're too crowded.
There's the keyword. Yeah.
Children cannot go around Disney World because no kids zone.
Did you already look at the job?
Very crowded.
Very crowded.
Very
That's-
crowded.
that's the keyword.
Dangerous. No one
Not dangerous.
want to wait in line.
Okay.
Okay, also very much think about millennials. That these people are young, not married, and of course, no children, okay? So what is her complaint? There's Disney World, and there's these young people. And she's a mother, okay?
They will not go to the Disney World because they don't have any children.
They enjoy themselves.
Good ideas, but you were on track, the right track. Overcrowded. Yeah.
Because of the children. People take their children to the Disney World. So it's so crowded. So it's not for the couple who doesn't have any children.
I think the adults they like the kids ride. So the kids they don't ride the ride.
Okay, I'll let you know. Now, this woman took her children to Disney World, and I should have showed that part. It's something elsewhere. Okay,
Family amusement.
yeah, it's a family amusement park. So what happened was there's a line, a queue, okay, and you know the restaurants or whatever, pretzels, and she wanted to line up to get pretzels, okay, and she complained that millennials or people with no children shouldn't be allowed to go to Disney World because it's a place where parents take their children only. It's supposed to be only for kids to enjoy. She complained because the line was too long and these people don't have children. Her argument was, her point was, she couldn't give a treat to her child. Because Disney World is supposed to be all about children, okay? And when you take children there, you want to buy them treats. You want them to enjoy, ride, and this. So she was so angry. She wants Disney World to ban anyone who doesn't have children.
It's discrimination.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense, because she wasn't very logical. I understand she was angry because she had to line up and her kid missed out. So what? It's pretzels. Go somewhere else. But, so someone made a very good point. If we ban all single people or no children people, then who do you think is going to be in the line? Our mothers, our parents. There will still be people in the line, So she didn't think about that. Yeah. And she went on Facebook, and it became public. So, do you know what happened when people saw that post? Everyone just left and right, telling her. Okay, so she couldn't defend herself. Okay, but so I thought. But first of all, like Disney World, it's very expensive to go there. Yeah, and Really? Because of pretzels. She didn't get pretzels. Oh, anyway, very, very crazy people in this world. So anyway, now let's go back to our news story. Now, for a few minutes, I would like you to have a look at these questions and ask each other about this, okay? This is all about the news, okay? Do you read the newspaper? Do you listen to the news on the radio? Okay, do you watch the news? Okay, do you read the news online? Okay, are you interested in the news? Okay, so please, I'll give you 2 minutes. Yeah, okay. Partner, you two, you three, okay.
Okay, do you read the
Do you
newspaper?
read the newspaper?
No, I don't. Do you read the newspaper?
Okay, well you can't say yes, no, yes, no.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Do you listen to the radio?
Do you read the news on?
Yeah, so,
Do you watch the news?
No.
okay.
I know.
Do you watch the news?
Ladies and gentlemen, yes, no. Explain. Let it explain.
Yes. Do you read the news?
So the time is okay?
Oh, yes.
Are you interested
Are we
in
okay?
news?
21 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
I
Now,
listen to the news. Do you watch news?
When there's something interesting.
Yes, like yesterday.
Yes,
Yeah.
oh, okay, keep going. If you're not interested in the news, please explain why. Okay? So you can't just say, no, I don't, yeah. Or you read the newspaper, no. So please explain. Okay. Yeah, why?
What kind of news?
Why?
Sometimes I read in the
usually about sport.
papers.
Me too. News I prefer to read.
Also.
I look for the articles about Japan and Korea. Yesterday.
Okay, good. You watch the news? Oh, which one is it? Do you watch the news?
Sometimes when there are some issues,
Like,
yesterday's
Yeah.
Japan's declaration of
Yeah.
accepting Korea among their white list.
yeah, or actually they took them off the white list.
Yes.
Yes, no. Are you interested in the news?
Yeah.
Or only when you see something interesting, then you, oh, okay, you click on it. Are you not interested? Yes? Yes. Yeah. How do you get your news now?
Online.
Website? What?
Research in the internet.
Some portal,
Yeah.
search engine.
Do you only look at Korean news though? Do you look at international news?
It depends on the stories.
Like, do you know what CNN?
Yes.
Yeah. Have you ever looked at their website or the news or BBC?
Not recently.
Yeah.
I prefer Korean news,
Mm.
written in Korean.
Yeah. There's also news for us. So I read the Korean news every day, but for foreigners, yeah, because the Korean Herald online. Okay, so I check that every day. Good. Now, our news articles today, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I did my research. These are real stories. And it's actually quite interesting about this one. This one. Now, before we do reading, please have a look at vocabulary. Okay, to sue someone. Can we explain what does it mean to sue someone? So what does it mean when you sue someone?
Accuse somebody.
Yes, you're accusing someone. What does it often mean? So, so for example, if you sue me, what exactly do you want?
Money.
Yeah, it's often you take somebody to court. Okay, it's always well, not always, but usually for money. Okay. Main feature. What is the main feature? Yeah, that's right. The actual movie. Okay, not before, not after, but the movie itself. Okay. Pirates.
Pipes.
That's why people can download it. Okay, we call them pirates. Okay, same idea. They are thieves because they're not paying for permission. Okay. Consecutive. What is consecutive?
No. Continuing something.
Yeah, in order. Okay, so one, two, three, yeah, good. And go down on one knee.
Kneel down.
On one knee. Usually, the man does this, not the woman.
Propose.
Yeah, propose. Yeah, I'm not gonna demonstrate. Okay. I can't get up. Anyway, now reading. Now, when you are reading, there are some skills that you need. Okay. We don't always have time to read everything. We don't do that, okay? So sometimes we skim an article. We find what's interesting. Let's see, okay? We don't need to sit and because sometimes, for example, when you take a test, what's it called? TOEIC test. You have to have very fast reading skills. Yeah. Okay. So being able to skim an article that helps you. Okay. Now, I would like you to have a look at the first article. Okay. And first article, predict. Okay. What do you think this is about? Okay. Just skim very quickly and make a prediction. So you don't need to go through all the articles. You'll have a chance to read later. Okay. So predicting 1, 2, 3, 4. So what do you think these articles are about? Okay. Okay, good. Let's go have a look. Number 1, ladies. What's the article about? Number 1. What do you think it's about?
Chinese woman suit
Cinema.
I read the whole article. Okay. Chinese woman sues who? What? Sues cinema. Yeah. Okay. You read the article, right? Skim. Prediction. Number 2.
There's a technology about movies.
Yeah, okay. Technology. Yeah. Where?
Specific place or
Yes, actually, yeah. That's right, yeah. In cinemas, okay? Article 3, what do we think this is about? These articles are actually all true, okay? And I will tell you some amazing facts about number 1. Okay, number 3, what do you think this is about?
German DJ had a broken record.
German DJ, okay, your brakes. Okay, record, okay, good. Okay, the last one. People skimming.
weather forecast.
Okay.
During the weather forecast,
Uh-huh.
something will happen.
Yes. It's actually real propose. Yeah. So who proposes?
Cunningham.
Okay, what's a man proposes?
The weather forecaster.
Yeah, proposes to weather forecaster. Okay. Forecaster or okay, good. Now there are some headings. Please look in your student book. Okay, so I would like you now to match the headline to the article. Okay, and then I'm going to explain to you the actual stories behind each article. Okay. Were you correct? You were all correct, right? Okay. German DJ breaks record. Which article is that?
The three.
Yeah, that's right. The third article. Okay. TV weather presenter gets on-air proposal. Yeah, good. Okay. And see woman sues movie theater.
One.
Yeah. And who's watching the audience? Good. Okay. Now, the first article. Do you know why she sued the cinema?
Because she was not warned about the 20 minutes of advert and trailers in
Yeah.
the main feature.
That's right. She sued, okay, and it actually went to court. And this was in 2010. And guess what her job is? She's actually a lawyer. Yeah. She went to court and the court accepted. She sued the cinema because she said she was bored. So now, when you go to the movies in China, they have to give warning to audiences how long their adverts will be. Okay? Very strange, very strange. And the second one, what they're going to do is they're going to put, it's like a camera, okay, in the cinema, so they're going to get your face reaction when you're watching a movie. Why? Because they want to use your reaction so that companies can use it to advertise to the audience. And also to stop people from making illegal copies. Okay? And the DJ one, I don't know why, but for a whole week, he did his show non-stop. And I don't know why this is supposed to be very, what's it called? Accomplishment. I think it was just crazy. He turned out to be crazy in the end because for a whole week, his show, he did not sleep. Okay? And the last one, he's a police officer. And his girlfriend is the weather presenter. He went on air, live. So she was doing the weather, and then suddenly her boyfriend comes in, and then he gets down on his knees, yeah, and they change the background, and he says, "Will you marry me?" She said yes, luckily. Yeah, lucky she said yes. Can you imagine that? She said no. That would be embarrassing, And they're still married, so good for them. Good. Okay, now let's go to some practice, please. How are we doing with time? Are we okay? Yeah. Good. Time is okay? 4 minutes? Sorry. 30 minutes? Yeah. 26. 26 minutes. Okay, good. Yeah, 26 minutes. Good. Now, we are going to practice now. Please look at your student book. Okay. Sometimes, let's see. When we watch the news and someone tells you, someone asks you about the news, do you tell them the whole story? Yeah. What do you tell them?
The main subject or the part that I'm interested in.
Yeah, that's right. So when you're watching the news, you should also be able to summarize the main part, yeah? And then report that information, okay? You're not going to tell someone here to hear, okay? Good. So, please, Henderson?
Choose the best answers to complete the articles and all.
Yes, okay, good. So please, together, choose the best summaries, okay? Okay, is everybody okay? Are we good? Good, okay. Let's check the answers together just a moment, okay? Okay, are you ready? Yeah, let's check the answers together. Okay, Sue, please, number one. Oh, I can't say so much.
The woman in painting is a swing, the movie singer, because she had to wait a long time to see the film.
Yeah.
Number two,
Mm-hmm.
doctor
Doctor, yeah. Farouk.
Farouk
Yeah.
is developing new technology which will capture the audience's attention.
Yeah. He actually works in a university in England. Yeah, okay, so his team, they are experts in facial recognition. Okay, okay, please, Gusem.
The German DJ behaved strangely after the end of his broadcast because he was extremely tired.
Yeah, actually the word is actually towards the end. Yeah, okay, not after. Okay, so when he, yeah, towards the end, yeah. So just as when he knew that the last hour was coming, so he gradually, yeah, so towards the end, yeah, he was he actually very bizarre, very strange. Okay, so good. Okay, what number are we? 4, please. Perez.
Was very surprised because she didn't expect her boyfriend to propose.
Yeah, okay. The woman actually didn't know at all. Yeah, and of course everybody cried on TV. Right, good, very good. Now, there's another practice that we'd like you to do when we have reading. Another important skill we need is to be able to scan. Okay? Scanning is when what do we do when we are scanning actually?
To find specific information.
That's right, yeah. Okay, it's so important sometimes when you're taking a test, you don't have time, okay? When you want to find something specific, just, there it is, yeah, you can find the answer. Or sometimes when we want to find meaning, okay, we can scan the article and there's always a hint in the context, okay? So we get meaning from context, okay? So the next practice we're going to do is we're going to find meaning of these words, okay? Now, before we start, please, I would like you to have a look. Wait, I can't see. Okay. It tells you to have a look, okay? Number 1. Okay, now let's do number 1 for example. An advertisement for a new TV program or film. Okay, and where can you find the answer for that?
Article for the first article.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Article.
And what's the word that you're looking for? Yeah, a trailer. That's right. Yeah, a trailer. Okay, good. Okay, so please work together and help each other find the meaning. Okay, so find it in the scan the articles and find the meaning. No cheating, please. done by computer, on computer. No, yeah, graphics, everything.
Is that the answer?
Oh, did I? Who asked me for the answer? Is that the answer?
Oh, you saw the answer?
No, I'm not telling you.
That's the answer.
I thought you asked what is computerized.
Oh, yeah, graphic.
Oh, okay. Computer, well, I spelled with a Z, but it's an S. This book is an English, British spelling. Good teamwork, very good. Okay. Okay, are we ready to check together? Yes. Good. Okay. One, please, Rachel. Oh, sorry, number 2, please.
A film which tells a love story in an amusing way, romantic comedy.
Yeah, it's a romantic comedy. Good. Okay, next one, please.
The people watching a TV program or film. Audience.
Good. Okay, next one, please.
Transmission of a radio or TV program broadcast.
Good. Yeah, that's right. Okay, Haley, please.
A computerized design is
Number 5.
placed in a studio where TV show is made.
Are you cheating? You're cheating? Okay. Did you guys at least one question? Because people are going so fast. Yeah, anyway. Okay, and number 6, please.
A computerized design.
Good. And the last one, please.
To clap your hands to show you enjoyed something. Apply.
Yeah, applaud. Good. Now, let's have a look at some of these meanings, okay? Trailer. Yeah, trailer. Yeah, okay. Now, American English, they will say trailer. British English, we would say trailer. Yeah, it's a very, very different, yeah, trailer. Trailer. Okay? Alright, good. Next one. This is
Audience.
yeah, okay. Audience, yeah, but Americans say audience. Okay, yeah, audience. Yeah, British we say audience. So yeah, this is a bit lower. Yeah, audience. Okay, Americans audience. Yeah, audience. Audience are yeah, the people like this. Not audience. Okay, next one. Yeah, okay. Broadcast, American. Okay, in British we say broadcast. Yes, okay, broadcast. Yeah, broadcast, broadcast. If I really speak naturally, if I use my British, you won't be able to understand. Yeah, you can catch some words, but actually our English is very, very different. Okay, next one. Okay. Okay. This was Americans say applaud. Yeah, applaud. Yeah, we will say applaud. Yeah, applaud. Yeah. Okay. So applaud, applaud. Okay. And this is a simple one. Yeah, graphic. Yeah, graphic is. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, I'll give you a quick test. Okay, turn your paper over. I'm gonna give you a test. If someone misses one, we have no break time. Okay, someone ready? Okay, you can't. Oh, there's a. How many questions are there? 7. Okay. So someone has to get all 7 correct. Okay. Can you give her the first one? So read the first statement. She has to guess the meaning.
Okay. The first one? Advertisement for a new tea from an oriental.
No, you're a girl. Oh, very good. Yeah. Okay. Technique number 2.
The people watching a TV program.
Audience.
Oh, okay, give her the next one. No, you, over you. Give her an expression.
Okay.
book, I would like you. Okay. Here. Okay. Now, please. Was that you?
Choose 3 questions about the media that you would like to discuss.
Yeah. Okay. So, any 3, or if you have never heard about the news story or never experienced it, then of course don't discuss it. Okay. So please, any 3, and I'm going to get you to change partners. Okay. Hannah and who has not worked together? Okay, Haley and Sana. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2. Okay. Susan and Susan. Okay, so please. Yeah, so 3 of you. Yeah, 3 of you discuss any 3 to do with the media and discuss any 3. You can choose the same questions, please. Okay, not 3 each person, 3 together. Okay, to discuss.
Do you like to watch?
Oh, you already chose? You So choose together which ones you would like to discuss. Okay? Okay.
So let's choose one topic each.
Oh, that's a good idea. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay, good. I was okay. You okay? You okay? You okay?
What about the music? The magic. I don't want to force it.
Are there any, sorry ladies, do you need me to explain anything first? Or are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Teacher, I want to know the Korean part into English. There was an unusual world record attempts in Korea happened in this year maybe. Everybody sits down on some places and they don't think anything.
That's right, in the park or out in the open field,
Dinner was the second graders of middle school.
Yeah, so the purpose was no electronic, just sit one room by yourself and
Doing nothing.
yeah, and
Do we have some English expressions about non-thinking?
meditation.
No thinking, no thinking.
We call it meditation.
Meditation?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
different. It's different.
Meditation. Meditation is the
Well, this is a
makes you calm. Thinking is like don't think anything
No
or just
brain.
standing
No.
Stop everything.
Stop thinking.
It's not positive. It's neither positive nor negative. It's neutral. It's like no doing nothing.
Yeah.
Like blank.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's really what's the Korean word?
Very
Okay.
It's very difficult.
Yeah.
You can use it as a
Always.
Oh, yeah.
airing,
Huh?
airing, airhead contest.
Is that a contest now? Is it a contest? Okay. I think we don't put it out there. It's a contest? Yes, I know. Oh, okay,
Space out.
yeah. Space out. Okay, so what's it called? Like space out. Spacing out, yeah. Yeah, spacing out. Okay, so 5 minutes, ladies. Okay, so let's discuss and then we'll get some feedback. Okay, yes, please discuss.
Would you mind if
Would you mind if you are filmed
while you're watching movies?
While you're watching movies? Would you mind?
No.
No, you don't
Oh,
mind?
yeah.
Yes.
When you watch
No, it's okay. I guess.
You don't mind?
Yeah, you're right.
Actually, I
No, theater.
camera shy.
Yeah.
And what's your opinion about
Yeah.
you are recording you?
Because
Not
my
asking you
Facebook is
before
recorded
about taking
with
pictures or
in a
recording.
movie.
Now
now is also we are
I
recording.
cannot
And also
watch movies.
Yeah, I think boy are getting yeah.
What about you? Do you do
Well, what if the person asks you permission?
you don't mind?
They have to earn money.
They have to earn money. But
So
they
I
do it illegally.
To volunteer.
They do it illegally. The film by advertisers.
Oh no, that's actually that's not legal.
It's not.
Yes.
So I understand as
really?
you
To be
is
the
it important
I
is
would
different
not.
stuff.
So I would say no.
Why?
Because it makes me uncomfortable.
What makes you uncomfortable?
Choose this
I appear on the television. I'm really happy.
Then you agree with the messages of the
We are not there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to work.
Me too.
You want to be short?
If
Really? Because, we have
Where?
5 minutes, but we're
taken
to spend showing
pictures by someone,
Okay.
the person
Because
can
sometimes
bring-
you're late.
Okay.
You need time to be prepared.
So I don't.
Okay, what about number 7?
I don't want any people to keep my picture.
It was really
Because I am friendly.
Yeah, me too. It's embarrassing.
Really good is
Yeah, I think it's
appearance. I will show
embarrassing.
you.
Are you sure?
I'm not that
Oh, that's my job.
okay.
Oh, yeah.
And it's important that
People
people are stopped from making illegal comments.
Yeah, you're working with it.
Yeah, I think it's people start making illegal film couples too.
So, will
Because
you
this is important.
accept the
Copywriter and
No.
we
Will you say
respect
yes?
Oh,
creativity.
maybe. Yes. Not romantic.
Just say
Two.
opinion.
Just private. We should. Me too. It's embarrassing.
Handle them more.
Yeah, I would say.
Then
Yeah.
Please.
Actually, the other day I was.
I pay the money
Maybe.
maybe.
No.
Oh.
I'm not sure.
I just go to video.
If I have
Situation
anything
may-
to download,
Yeah. Maybe everyone will.
For my
I will do, but I don't
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know of any more unusual
Okay? Alright, first eraser. Okay.
I want more
I
short.
want
Yeah, I want more short.
I want shorter.
Usually we don't do this one. If you want to say then we just add I want shorter adverts. Yeah, okay? Or advertisements, yeah. Okay? Good, okay. Usually because already this is a comparative. Okay, good. Another one is I think you girls were talking about the illegal copy. Penalty them more. Okay. Can we fix this sentence? We should penalty them more. Give a penalty, or do you want to do one or more?
Much more?
Okay, we should.
We should give.
Actually, the sentence itself is not bad. It's just this word that you need to change.
Punish.
Not punish, no.
Fine. Ban.
Penalize. Yeah. Yeah. A penalty is what you get or what you give, but penalize is the act of giving to them. Yeah. Okay, so we should penalize them more. Okay, penalize. Good, very good job. Okay, now I think that's almost the end of our time, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get some feedback on our reading class today. Interesting article today. Interesting story in the class today. Which part?
Interesting.
The discussion topics
Oh,
or
anything you like? Yeah, the whole lesson. Which part of the lesson?
The news.
Yeah, the news. Which one did you find interesting?
The first one.
Oh, the one that I showed you, or the oh these ones, the Chinese one.
Chinese one.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. when I read that she was a lawyer, I was like, wow. Yeah. Anything else? Other feedback? Okay, what did you learn in this class, in the reading class? We learned some very important reading skills. What did we learn? Skimming. Scanning. Yeah. Okay, and the headline. Oh, summarizing. And before you read, what's that word? Before you read an article, what's that word? And you make a guess. It means to. Oh, it means to guess.